TikTok didn't just watch Desmond and Kristy, it turned them into the internet's perfect couple. Then in 1 year, that fairy tale collapsed into cheating rumors, divorce filings, and a love story ending in public. This was a public collapse. Before Desmond and Kristy were the Scouts, they were teenagers who met long before TikTok even existed. They reportedly started dating around 14, eventually marrying in 2014 when they were 19 and 20 years old. Years later, social media became the stage that turned their marriage into a global brand. Kristy began gaining traction in the natural hair and lifestyle space, while Desmond leaned into humor and family-style content. Fans weren't just watching a relationship, they were watching a family grow in real time, with their 2 sons appearing regularly on camera. With virality came a new job title, full-time couple. The uploads had to keep coming. Family challenges, surprise trips, and high-energy pranks.
I can't believe you're talking me into this. I hate it.
And what's like, what do you have, how is it?
My foam cranium.
It is? I love it.
As long as it's not a Krabby Patty.
They weren't just living a marriage, they were performing one. Happy moments needed to be camera ready. Sad moments needed to be either hidden or spun into a narrative, because when your relationships becomes content, honesty becomes optional. For most fans, the first real crack appeared not in a video, but in a headline. At the beginning of 2026, explicitly citing alleged infidelity as the reason. At the same time, Desmond's sudden disappearance from Kristy's content in early December had already triggered suspicion among observant viewers. A viral video showed Desmond at a bar, kissing or getting close with another woman, igniting rumors that this was the cheating incident referenced in the court documents. Multiple narratives formed. Some claimed he cheated with a fan, others pointed to different alleged encounters, but the key point remained the same. Infidelity had entered a relationship that had been marketed as unbreakable. Once the story broke, the audience didn't stay neutral. Fans started choosing sides. Some immediately defended Kristy and framed her as the victim, while others argued that no one should be judging a marriage they only saw through a screen. Some pointed to Kristy reposts where she seemed tired or over it. Others dissected Desmond's body language during pranks and events.
His true feelings. He would always do that fake laugh and say, Kristy! But this man was always annoyed with her. And no, I don't condone cheating. I don't like cheating. Don't be a coward. If you're unhappy, just leave. But I also found out that they are Jehovah's Witnesses, if I'm saying that correctly. And the only way to get divorced is if someone cheats. Now,
in a single week, they went from couple goals to a case study in why you should never idolize influencers. Kristy's filing became public, then Desmond addressed it on social media, confirming the end of their relationship after more than a decade together. I want to begin by apologizing to Kristy, our family, and everyone who has been impacted by the public attention surrounding the situation. I know this news has been disappointing for many, and I'm truly sorry for the hurt it has caused. Kristy is the mother of my children, and that will always come first. I remain fully committed to being an active, present, and loving parent to our boys, as I have always been. Kristy and I faced challenges and made sincere efforts to work through them. Toward the end of 2025, I wanted to separate, and I had conversations with Kristy regarding this. During this period, I made choices that I am not proud of. I took responsibility for those actions. I shared this with her directly and personally, and ultimately we decided to divorce. I ask for privacy and compassion as we navigate this difficult chapter of our lives. Thank you to everyone who has supported us over the years. I'm grateful for that support and will continue sharing my love for cooking and the things that inspire me. I hope you'll continue that journey with me. The most shocking part wasn't that a marriage ended. It was that this couple had renewed their vows and held an elaborate redo wedding only about a year earlier. That event, which had been packaged as a celebration of lasting love, suddenly looked like the high point right before everything crashed. When Desmond finally spoke, the details remained vague. His silence on specifics only fueled more speculation, especially given that the legal filing clearly referenced cheating. Kristy, on the other hand, received a massive wave of public support. Fans rallied around her, praising her strength and sharing messages about leaving unfaithful partners and choosing self-respect. And to address the house status, she decided to post a divorce celebration post where she portrayed herself as fully independent and having the house all for herself by simply saying same address. Within Jehovah's Witness teachings, the only clear scriptural grounds for a divorce that allows you to fully move on and remarry is sexual immortality, usually interpreted as adultery or infidelity. So when Kristy's court filing specifically cited alleged infidelity and said Desmond's actions completely wiped out any responsible chance of reconciliation, a lot of viewers connected that wording to those beliefs and argued that cheating wasn't just a betrayal of the marriage, it was the one thing that could religiously and socially justify ending it. Today, Desmond and Kristy are no longer a duo. They are separate creators, separate brands, and eventually separate lives. Desmond appears to be rebuilding quietly, posting on his own and dealing with the fallout of being the villain in a story millions watch unfold. Desmond and Kristy didn't just lose each other, they lost the version of themselves that TikTok helped create.